Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's doing really well here today. Ignore my hair for now. I look absolutely terrible. This is my COVID-19 lack of haircut mode. But I'm in Indiana, and thankfully haircut places have actually started opening up. They just still have, some restrictions in place, like wearing masks, waiting outside instead of inside, etc., right? Checking in through the app. So it's going to be a fun and frankly, really interesting time. With that in mind, I just kind of wanted to make this as a first off, congrats to everybody that's graduated in the class of 2020, because we are the best class here. This is the class of 2016 high school, class of 2020 here in college. We're the best class to have come out of the college system. So I just want to make that clear. Congrats to everybody. If any of you actually do follow some of the stuff that I've been doing on YouTube, went through countless rehauls and things like that. Like, that's not what I want my focus to be. My focus, has always been trying to produce quality. But now, an added focus is to try to just keep everything as short as possible. Because at the end of the day, that's what's really gonna define any video that anybody puts out, is just being brief and to the point and being respectful of people's time. Because some of my favorite YouTubers, I'll watch them all day, but when I'm strapped for time, I won't prioritize them. And yeah, it sucks, but that's kind of how viewership is. That's kind of how content creation is. So I definitely want to make sure I'm adhering to that instead of releasing anything longer than really 10 to 12 minutes. So with that in mind, this is more of just an update as to some things coming. I've been able to take somewhat of a break and kind of step back now that I'm graduating and entering my corporate career here soon, and really start thinking about some of the things that I wanted to put up here, in addition to the professional development, personal development things that I've experienced in the past. Would like to give back towards others throughout the U.S. But with that in mind, oddly enough, you guys can expect actual Spider-Man PS4 critique, more so kind of hopes and things that I want for the sequel, not necessarily for the story. I'll let Insomniac handle that, because the writer, I'm assuming they're coming back. They're absolute experts in handling that. But just more gameplay-wise, just more like what I'd like to see in this now definitive Spider-Man franchise in the future. So that's kind of become my top priority, because I definitely want to showcase some more of my interests outside of the business that I'm building or the corporate career ladder that I'm entering. All great experiences, and I'm continuing to put out. I definitely want to continue to put out any content that I have experience in and can speak to. But outside of that, definitely want to share some more of that personal stuff. So with that in mind, definitely be on the lookout for that. I want to stray away from doing full-on book reviews, but more just book recommendations, talking a little bit about some things I've read, some things, ways I've applied some of those to my life, because application at the end of the day is key, not so much just reading things for the sake of reading things or making videos for the sake of making videos. So how am I personally doing some of these things? So I hope to kind of return to my old format of kind of like this, just recording things while I live my life, instead of kind of in a structured, very professionally lit, pre-planned setting. And of course, you'll still get some of those in educational form and things like that. But definitely varied content to cater towards all different experiences, and also wary of the fact that we're all busy. So this way I can be respectful of everybody's time. But yeah, with that being said, that's just a quick little channel update that I wanted to put out there. Really excited for the future of what's to come as I start getting back into content creation and as my corporate career starts. But once again, class of 2020, great job, everybody. Y'all deserve the best possible, and we're really going to go out there and leave our mark in hopefully an ethical and very positive way, to bring society forward, because we should all be reaching for our full potential, no matter what that looks like. I'm not just saying in business like me, right, but whatever industry you're in, reach for your full potential and really just kind of not only take that degree, but make it mean something, not just what it says on the paper. Make your life mean something. And hopefully when people look back, not only will they remember you, but you'll have created something that will live long after yourself. But yeah, with that in mind, just once again, ignore this terrible haircut. I'm almost home, so I'll go ahead and cut it there. But I wish you all a beautiful night here.